Hello everyone and welcome back to the KMTRADERS channel. So we're looking at Euro USD here. We see from the last week, we had that huge sell-off in pressure, pretty much breaking our channels that was ranging in sideways motion. So all I'm looking at now is using this information for our next move, right? So we have this downtrend here that I've just drawn. I hope you can see why I've drawn that. So pretty much we've had that break to the downside. We can see the high from that was broken out from this trend channel has actually started to move to the downside. That's why I've drawn it from there. So we're using this downtrend here to gauge us for the next move to the upside. Okay, so this is like a confirmation of our bias that we are pushing up. So all we need to do now is basically just wait for price to continue to push down if it needs to push down any further, and then we'll start to wait for price to shift in momentum to the upside, because I think we're able to push just a little bit higher, possibly into 1.19 at least, and if we can break into this, if we can able to do that, this could start to be the next move to the upside. So I think if we can get into the 618 fib, which is in line with 1.185, that's about 250 pips from if you were to take an aggressive buy. I'm not saying you do that, but make sure that's where I'm looking to head into. Now pretty much you need to make sure that we're not avoiding what's happening from last week. Okay, so we can see we've had that strong momentum to the downside. We could have it through the week, continued pressure and continued movement to the downside. So I will be following along this until we start to see some weakness and exhaustion, and I'm trying to stay in the range with this zone here. So 1.14, so anything above 1.14 I will be still bullish long term. So again, short term moves we could expect pushes within this range. See what happens, read the candles as they go daily, and ultimately I'll be looking for that push and break of this downtrend, and potentially into 1.19, even into 1.2 in the long run. But as soon as we break this downtrend, we'll of course give you that update. That's all I wanted to discuss for this pair. If you are new to this channel or you're a new trader, we do have a trading group that you can join. That link is in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. If you want to join, it's all about just my personal views on a day-to-day basis, keeping on top with the analysis and of course some fundamentals as well. So if you do have a question for us, check our links in the description. Social media is there. You can get in contact with us quite easily, so don't feel pressured in if you don't want to ask us. If you want to ask us a question, feel free to. More than happy to answer any of your questions, guys. So if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you very much for listening, guys. Make sure you subscribe and see you all in the next one.